Well, all right, kiddos, it's time to sharpen up those edges and grease up your chains. We are going to live it up with mountain life. Dropping in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, mountain lifers? Welcome to the Live It Up with Mountain Life podcast. My name's Colin Field, coming at you from the province everyone west of here calls Ontario. And if this winter doesn't pick up soon, I may start calling it that myself. Today's guest is an absolute legend of the freeride mountain bike world, Geoff Gulevich. This guy rode in Rampage years ago and continues to stretch out his pro riding career into something nearly every human on earth could envy. He rides a bike for a living. I definitely want to be Geoff Gulevich when I grow up. Earlier in 2023, Geoff busted his femur in 17 places, but he's back on the bike and as stoked as ever to get after it. Before we drop in, here's a word from our partner, Jack Wolfskin. For almost 40 years, the Jack Wolfskin name and paw print have been a symbol of their trailblazing spirit and regard for nature. Since 1981, they have led the pack with innovative, eco-conscious technologies, a commitment to social responsibility, and forward-thinking designs. If you haven't seen the Jack Wolfskin paw print before, it's because they have only just completed their newest den here in North America. Jack Wolfskin will see you in the wild, wherever that is for you. Without further preamble, here's my conversation with Geoff Gulevich. Geoff Gulevich, welcome to the Live It Up with Mountain Life podcast. How's it going?
Very well, thanks. Actually just got in bit of mountain life. We went out for a quick ride.
Yeah.
Ran into a few of the boys like Finn Isles, Reese Werner, and like a bunch of local legends, and it just turned into this like half an hour hike in, epic trail that not many of us has ridden before, then like a half hour hike out, and literally just got home minutes before this. So
sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
My son caught Finn's goggles at the Mont Saint Anne race this summer.
No way.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's pretty exciting.
It was awesome.
Unreal.
Yeah. Cool. So I assume you're in Vancouver. You live in Vancouver these days?
Yeah, I'm in North Vancouver. We were just riding up on Seymour. Obviously, there's no snow right now, so the mountain biking is incredible for December 18th.
Is that unusual there?
Yeah. Usually, it'll at least be like frosty and a little sketchy, but incredible. It's high single digits, and we got rain, no snow.
Yeah, cool. Sort of cool.
Yeah, right. Like we're definitely making lemonade right now.
Yeah. And you're a skier too, right?
I am a skier. Yeah, big into that. Had a real bad injury back in March there, but we're back feeling 100%. And
I watched your road to recovery. So you broke your femur in 17 places.
Yeah, dude. It got wiped out by like a little slough lanch and thrown down this full terrain trap. Hit a tree. My leg I had to dig myself out. I was completely separated from my group, and digging myself out, finding my leg like 110 degrees to the left. And I knew I had to take advantage of the shock I was in.
Yeah.
Just to expedite the process. So I ended up rolling my body down the hill to make visual contact with my team. And then they called for a heli. But if I hadn't made moves, I would have died from the elements for sure there. Like it was -8 later in the day. And I knew if I didn't take advantage of the situation, I'd be a goner.
Wow, man. So have you been on skis since?
I have. Yeah. I've done 4 days now.
Yeah.
Day one is as safe as you can get. Probably did 3 times as many turns down a chill run that I would normally. And then by day 4, I'm racing my buddy, telling myself I need to chill out. So
yeah. Crazy. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, first day was a bit of a mind hurdle to get over. Like I got more and more nervous the closer I got to the actual top of the mountain. And then first couple turns, I was just like, man, there's so much leverage on skis. Like if I was to like take a hard left, my legs snapped.
Yeah.
My career would be done. But,
right. Is that like your first real big injury, or have you had lots of injuries in your career?
I've had a number of injuries. That was definitely the most severe,
Yeah.
but luckily it was just bone, right?
Yeah.
And there was no real other damage. So I was able to come back pretty quick, all things said and done.
Yeah. Yeah. That video made it look like you put in the work.
Dude, it was like rehab as though it's your job.
Yeah.
And in one way it is. So when you have a goal in mind to get back from where you are, and you just put the hammer down, you can really make it happen. So
Right.
if anybody's coming back from an injury, man, like you don't really see the gains because you're so close to it. But every time your buddies are seeing you and you're making leaps and bounds, it's important to hold on to all those small victories and just keep marching on.
Right. Yeah. Crazy. Cool. Well, right on. Glad you're back.
Yeah, thank you. Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you're more known for riding than skiing. Like, how'd you get into riding?
Honestly, I was like the little brother, annoying kid with too much energy, and I wanted to hang out with all my older brother's buddies. And I think it was one Thanksgiving. I was probably 11 years old. They had North Shore Extreme 2 on.
Okay.
It's like an old Todd Fiander movie. And the dudes are just beginning to wear baggy shorts, riding old janky North Shore features. And as soon as I saw that film, like I didn't even own a mountain bike at the time. I just knew that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, they couldn't get rid of me.
And you grew up in Vancouver, yeah?
I did, yeah. I've been in North Van my whole life.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
were in a good spot to get into it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a product of my environment for sure.
Right. Yeah. And was there a moment when you were like, when you realized you could do this for a living?
Pretty soon on, around 13, I'd say I started getting noticed,
Yeah.
and then started getting into some of the smaller feature films, and then just kind of snowballed. And by actually today, that being said, 20 years ago is the first press release from Cove Bikes signing me for a paycheck. So like
Oh, wow.
literally today is the 20-year anniversary
Yeah.
of doing
Cool.
this full time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
So,
you still like, is that your job? You're still a pro athlete?
yes, sir.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I love watching athletes as their careers progress. You're not like, it's a challenging thing for as people age, to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Totally. You got to completely evolve, go with the times. And I'm not just an athlete anymore. Like I'm managing ambassadors for Bay Bikes, getting a little bit on the ski side, and literally just doing everything I can. Like I guide as well, running some bike camps this year. And then in addition to that, I'm judging like the Crankwork series. I'm doing some commentating for like Red Bull Rampage. And then, yeah, all the riding and shooting on top of that.
Yeah.
So it's a full schedule.
Cool. Um, and so your pro, like your more traditional pro mountain biking career, you were doing Rampage and all that. How was that? What were highlights of that sort of stage of your career?
Man, it was unbelievable. Like, yeah, kind of being near the top of the totem pole, shooting with like the New World Disorder guys, shooting with the Collective, Anthill, and just progressing, like bringing dirt jump and slope tricks to the backcountry and just pushing things that bikes could do all through my career, more or less. And then trying to remember when I stopped competing. It was probably around 30.
Yeah.
Is when I stopped doing slope style. I did another Rampage, and then I moved more into adventure and started just showing incredible destinations that most people wouldn't think they could take bikes to,
Yeah.
and just opening people's eyes. Like mountain biking is so much more than just competition. So
Right.
yeah, like
Yeah.
showing people how they can, I don't know, if they want to make it a vacation or an excursion, like there's always ways to travel with your bike and do something that not many people get to do. So that's been really cool to hop on that train early. And that's kind of where my passion is now. It's like big, sweet adventures.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Sounds fun, man. And how many times were you in Rampage?
I was in Rampage times.
Sorry,
My best result.
you broke up there. Sorry. How many times?
Oh, I was in Rampage 5 times. My best result was fifth. A bunch of top tens on top of that. But yeah, like that event is just so cool. It's so unique, and truly it's the pinnacle of our sport.
Yeah. I saw you commentating on this one. How was that to do that? It's pretty cool.
That was a blast. Like the judges get such a hard time, and I've actually judged it twice myself, and I decided to step away from it just because it's so hard to pick that one apart. I don't envy the judges whatsoever, but having someone in between to kind of break down why they're scoring things and why people got which positions, whether I agree or not, it's fun just to verbalize it and show the viewer why things are happening. And it's the same with like football and all the big sports. Like they always have analysts breaking things down so that everybody can pick up and really understand what's happening.
Yeah, it seemed like this year the judging was particularly controversial. Is that fair?
I don't think that's anything new. I
No,
think
no.
that is every year. Yeah, just
Yeah.
forget. But it's every year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a super tough one. Like, uh, to define what Rampage is supposed to be even is almost tough. There's almost
Totally.
two kinds of riding coming together at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always like the big mountain guys, like the pure full suspension downhill racer homies. And then there's the slope guys that come in and add their flavor to it. And they always do well. It's always a really cool combination, and see what those guys can piece together, like both the most important elements of real big mountain, real slope style, and apply it where you're going to score. It's nuts. And
Yeah.
yeah, the evolution continues.
Right. Yeah. And what are your thoughts about this, how dangerous it is?
It's all relative, right? Like
Yeah.
no one's going to do something they don't think they can land. No one's going to huck and pray. And you just need to keep that in the back of your head. Like you see your buddies riding things, and they're confident though. You really need to take a back seat and trust them, because these guys are so talented. Like even back in the day, like when I wanted to first flip the first step down I made there, it was on a cliffside. Everybody's like, okay, like be careful, and like you're locked in. Like you can do it. This is not an issue. You're telling people to chill out and just give you some space to figure it out. But everybody's in control. Like those guys, there's crazy things down, but they are phenomenal pilots, and they have this under control. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. Cool. Did you ever race?
No, I've done a
No.
couple here and there over the years, but racing just never did it for me. I was always more of I look better in the air, let's say.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you
So
spend time dirt jumping, doing lots of dirt jumping somewhere?
tons. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had several spots here on the North Shore, and we would travel all around BC and even down to California to train during the winters. So
Okay.
we
Yeah.
were quite privy to dirt jumping.
Yeah. Cool. I did a little Googling on you the other day, and a viral video popped up on you were interviewed on Fox.
Oh, that's right.
Had like a
Yeah.
million, the video had 1 million views or something.
I don't know. It's something crazy like that. That was one of the funniest interviews I've ever done.
That guy
And
was clueless.
oh yeah, like, so you won? I was like, no. No. Thanks for having me. And
It
then,
was
yeah,
hilarious.
how many miles per hour are you going? And in my head, I was just like, well, in kilometers, I was probably going about.
Yeah, every question he asked you was like, no one has ever asked that question about Rampage before.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just like, huh?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it was a really cool opportunity. Like they sent a town car to drive me to this interview at some satellite studio, and they wanted my bike to be there, and we had to like take off the wheels and shove it in the back of this sedan Lincoln. And it was really weird overall, but it was a cool opportunity. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Was
Fox
that on
News,
your
let's go.
was that on your YouTube channel?
I don't even know where it's posted anymore. I feel like
Yeah.
someone got their hands on it and posted it natively to their page.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't think I got any of the kickbacks on that, but either
Bummer.
way, good
Yeah.
exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
crazy.
And then so like now, I mean, I've seen tons of video of yours, chest cam stuff, just riding different trails. seemingly everywhere. Is that part of your deal now? Just are you chasing YouTube
I
career?
mean, I don't know if I'm chasing it. Like
Yeah,
I work super closely with GoPro, so I always have really good POV stuff,
yeah,
and it's just a good outlet because you might go for longer rides and whatnot, and all the other social platforms. It's great for minute clip here and there, and you kind of dive through it and find whatever the best minute from that day is, or like however long it may be. But yeah, YouTube's just a really good outlet to actually show how to ride proper trails or even just your riding style. And people dig it. People want to see how trails are ridden and find new line choices for themselves. And yeah, like I'm always running a GoPro anyways.
yeah,
So having the ability to show how good these cameras are and you're riding, you can kill two birds with one stone and having a good time while you're doing it. So
yeah.
yeah,
All,
you might as well.
always chest cam for you?
That is my favorite. I've been running the helmet a little more now just because we're in such a dark climate and your head is more or less its own gimbal. So it you do get steadier footage when you're running it on your head,
Okay,
especially on the North Shore. Like you're under the canopy, it's dark, and on the chesty, like you're just getting deflected too much to get a stable shot, unless
right.
it's a really groomed trail. So you need to save that for brighter days or more open terrain.
Yeah,
And yeah, like the head's where you're going to get the most stable stuff.
yeah, cool. I mean, I definitely I messed with a GoPro a bunch, and I just always go to chest cam. It seems to be the only one that really works
Totally. Like you're pretty
reliably.
locked in. Yeah.
Yeah,
And like if you're actually looking around corners and whatnot, your head cam's always displaced, like your bars are somehow out of frame when you're looking through a corner or whatnot. But yeah, the intact chesty is really cool because you can see the cockpit, what your hands are doing. You see when people are braking and everything, and you're just square to your bars. So it is the coolest shot in my opinion, but it's just so dark on the North Shore, like thick trees, not
yeah.
much light gets through, and you got to work with what works.
What's the third best angle with a GoPro?
Oh man, those are my two go-tos.
Yeah,
Helmet, chest. Sometimes you can get creative around like the unicorn off the front with the
yeah,
360 cam, so it's looking back, but it's that's only cool for so long. Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
good 15-second clip of that goes a long way.
yeah.
Can't
Cool.
do an entire trail. You're just gonna see me with my mouth open, smiling. No one cares. If
Yeah.
they're at work, like quit smiling.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I definitely have watched videos where, you're going to a certain set of trails and you want to see the chest cam view.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see what you're getting into, and it's just rad to see like people's turning points, how they're braking, how they're modulating everything, and I find it fascinating. Like I enjoy watching other people's too.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So you've ridden all over the world at this point?
More or less.
Yeah.
Like haven't been to Antarctica, but I've
Yeah.
been to every other continent.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
do you have favorite places, favorite trips?
Uh, yeah, Argentina is pretty outstanding. Peru is somewhere that has a special place to me. Been all over Western Europe. Uh, China, still sour over that crash, but
Oh yeah, I don't know about that
it's
one. What happened there?
oh man, we did some event. It was like the legendary 999 stairs at. I'm trying to remember the area in China, but it's like that epic stairway up to that light in the mountain or the eye they call it. I think it's like the eye to the heavens or something they call it.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And it's like this rowdy. I want to say there's probably like 996 stairs, but they say it's 999. All cool Chinese legends, and then there's the 99 curves on the road going down. And anyways, we get to this event, and I've broken my bike in Austria. I was shooting there the week before. Flew directly to China, and I discovered that I'm completely missing bearings in one of my links. Like the bolt's gone, bearings are gone. There's no way to replace it. And even getting a spot sent right from our factory in Taiwan next would take longer than getting it shipped to Canada. So can't do the event. Whatever. Afterwards, I borrow a fella named Mitch Chuby's slope bike because we decided to do a group downhill down the road of 99 curves. And he's got just slope bike with slick tires and one brake on it. And that's what I get. I'm like, cool. Okay. So downhill. And before you know it, I'm at the front of the pack around like turn 40. I'm like, that's not good. And we made it through about 56 more turns before Bernardo Cruz cut me off in a corner. And I just couldn't slow down without locking up one brake. And he's cutting me off, and his back wheel hits my front. And we're going fast. And I'm able to ditch off the bike and roll out, no problem. Like, I'm okay somehow. And this one guy who decides he doesn't know how to bunny hop that day, I even saw it coming, and I just protected my head. And he just rides over my head. And I put it into the concrete. And I got several stitches there. You probably can't see. A couple more right here. And then my nose is broken. And so I put my nose back on the spot, like immediately being able to breathe better.
Yeah.
And then I get taken to the hospital, and they ended up giving me what they called the fish hook and string. I was like, stitches. They're like, yeah, stitches. Oh. And the doctor, I kid you not, has a dart in his mouth, stitching me up. Like, it was everything that you would imagine from that country. It was bananas.
Amazing.
But yeah, my face was all swollen, double black eyes, and returning to Canada, leaving and going through exit customs, they took me into secondary to match my ears to my passport photo because they couldn't do my face. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah, they had like a facial rec specialist that like came up, and he's like little points and like mashing them. He's like, yeah, it's you. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
Amazing. Cool. Well, my next question was where your worst trip was. So
nailed it.
Yeah.
One in the same, my friend.
Yeah. Crazy. Scariest trail you've ridden?
Man, I don't know. Honestly, probably something here on the North Shore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we just get into it here. And today, for instance, just a lap with your boys before the storm comes turns into, oh, let's go ride some really wild stuff way out there. And yeah, all I can say is it's really nice to be back at 100% because that was not a trail for the faint of heart.
Yeah. You're riding with it sounds like a heavy crew too.
It was a lot of chargers today. Like we had the full powertrain going.
Cool. So as far as like places people need to go to ride, if I was looking for somewhere to go, where do I need to go ride as a guy speaking to a guy who's been everywhere? South America.
Like BC is hands down like the most I want to say probably trails per capita, most unique terrain north to south, or I guess inland. You can't really beat BC, but if you want like a cool adventure, something different, South America is just incredible. Like Chile is nuts, Argentina is phenomenal, Peru is just so cool with its history and everything. Haven't done Ecuador yet, but I've heard nothing but great things. And they just have incredible elevation, trails everywhere, and you can basically shuttle everything if you want to.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then additionally, like I've done India was really neat. I didn't really enjoy like the big cities as much. You don't really have any personal space. Yeah. People just walk up and like touch you and stuff. Like I have tattoos on my arms and people just walk up and like touch me. I'm like, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Could you not?
Where did you ride in India?
We were up north, or just east of Kashmir, actually, and it was called the Rupkund Lake Loop, and it's this pretty cool lake that has a ton of human remains in, allegedly from a pilgrimage that got bombarded by hail the size of baseballs and ended
Whoa.
up killing everybody.
Huh.
And it's just this legendary hike to go pay your respects and whatnot. And we biked it,
Yeah.
and it was incredible. Like, it got down to, I want to say, -10. We were at almost 18,000 feet of vertical,
Wow.
and every morning was winter. And then it got up to maybe 10 degrees in the afternoons, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then,
Cool. Is that near Goldmark?
yeah. Oh, I do not have the
Yeah.
names off. Sure, if I went back to my photos, I could find the exact towns and whatnot, but
Yeah.
it's been a couple of years, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember for sure. The names are definitely beyond me.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. That's the ski hill there that is just in Kashmir there.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Like, a couple of my, like, Casey Dean, who was a skier, he was on the trip with us, and he was dropping names right, left, and center.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
obviously, most of those went over my head.
Right. Yeah. No worries.
But yeah,
Cool. Thoughts on fat bikes?
not for me.
Not for you.
I think it's cool if you're out on bikes supporting the industry. But that being said, like, I'm not a roadie, not a gravel guy. But if you're cycling, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I might
Cool.
not sit around and hear about your 200-kilometer gravel bike ride. I am happy for you.
And e-bikes?
E-bikes are so much fun. I was on mine today.
Yeah.
Like, just getting over some, like, crux peaks and things like that. Just that kind of oh shit power, I call it.
Yeah.
I, like, don't want to stress my leg too much, so I've been e-biking, like, a ton.
Yeah.
And just for, like, those certain moments, it's really nice. But I'm a supporter of e-bikes. It helped me rehab through this injury. I could go cycling and begin to build strength before I was allowed to weight bear, because I had the motor in there. And just for everyday riding, it's quite incredible.
Yeah.
It's the eco shuttle. You can leave your vehicle, just go pedal it out, and the climbs are so much fun now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you get almost a more of an upper body workout, hauling a little more weight around.
Right. You think, I mean, I feel like we're just all going to be on e-bikes eventually.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Everybody already has electric derailleurs and everything. They're one step away. It's just beginning to get good too. So
Yeah. And you're riding an Orbea, I guess?
yeah, I was riding the Orbea Rise today. Then we
Yeah.
have the longer travel one called the Wild.
Okay.
And then, like, my go-to enduro bike is the Rayon. So they got everything I need, and they're just such good bikes, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Makes me happy.
Yeah. Cool, man. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm actually still just flustered from rushing home right now.
Yeah.
I know we're just getting into this. There's some good talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so happy that obviously I'd love to be skiing right now. I'm just looking out the window at the rain. It's just so warm, and I'm personally just so happy because this time of the year, like, we would either be on skis, but being able to make up for lost time on the bike is unbelievable. It's like
Yeah.
December 18th, man. We just did an epic ride that should be closed out by elements right now.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a frightening thing. The global warming part of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's bananas. I feel like it's shifting though. I know it's always kind of a coin toss around this year, and then we get hammered late January into March. But yeah, it's always good to be aware of the climate change, whether people admit it's happening or not.
Right.
It is. So
what's your winter like for you? Like, do you I guess your years are pretty different, I suppose. Do you have a standard winter?
As soon as I got into skiing and a lot of backcountry stuff, I would generally take off like January and a bit of Feb and just do a ton of skiing at that time. But with the weather this year, I'm going to be riding a lot more. Like, I'll get up a few days for a resort and whatnot, but after my accident last year, I'll probably stay out of the backcountry just to ensure I get a good year on the bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, like, golfing and biking, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Nice. And you were in the backcountry when you got hurt last year?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
actually like a little slack country line off of Cypress, one of our local hills. And like I've skied this slope 100 times. We even
Yeah.
skied it already that day. And yeah, just one bad day, man.
Yeah.
They can cut.
What's
But
that? You
yeah,
broke up.
I said, I said it will cost you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Do you
I
have
don't know.
more future plans next year,
uh,
next spring?
yeah, I'm going to cruise down to Mexico this January for the freeride fiesta.
Okay.
Go ride some big jumps, get some sunshine, and other than that, it's been a weird one for us. Like I had my incident, and then my mom ended up having a stroke in September.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's on the recovery right now, and I'm trying to stick around in the meantime just to get 100% healthy myself and help her with her rehab because her life's just been completely flipped upside down right now. So
Yeah.
trying to take what I learned in my recovery and just help her stay motivated and get through this because yeah, she's got a road ahead of her.
Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, you've done something similar, I suppose.
Yeah, it's same but different, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those things, and like when it's your mom too, it's like you want to be there to help
For
as much
sure.
as possible. And like my dad's at a loss right now; he doesn't know what to do. So my brother and I have definitely stepped in, and it's been a wild end to the year here.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and you're riding for Nerona?
Yeah, I'm on Nerona outerwear.
Yeah. Okay.
They cover me through skiing and everything too, and
Yeah.
like it's been my first year with them, and I was like kind of got hurt just because we didn't have a existing relationship, but just staying busy with the recovery media and everything like that, they seemed super pumped on it, and we've re-signed for 3 more years.
Cool.
And yeah, man, I'm super stoked on their gear. It's been a nice surprise to see everything they have to offer, and it meets all my needs. So
Yeah. Yeah. Are they available out west?
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of places out here that have them now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, there's like one place just down on Marine, like right North Van, called Valhalla Pier,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
they opened a month ago, and I walked in there wearing some gear, and they're like, "Been here before?" I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
I just wear this stuff on my own."
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Any
Yeah.
plans to you ever moving from North Van?
Uh, Not right now.
Yeah.
It's we're in a good spot for my wife to get to work and everything. Like our folks are both super close to us. It's got everything that we need, like good restaurants in the area, grocery stores, mountains are right there, and then my wife can get to work in 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
she's pumped on that. It's easy living here,
Cool.
aside from the cost of living, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Cool. I think
yeah,
years ago you came here and did some workshops at Blue Mountain. That's
yeah.
my
That's right.
that's my local hill.
Yes.
Well, it
Oh, that
was.
place was so fun. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't do downhill anymore.
I heard that. That's really
Yeah.
sad.
Have you heard of
Oh
any other
gosh.
resorts doing that?
Uh, I
Shutting down
mean,
downhilling?
yeah, like Cyprus had a quick bike park here for a minute, and then they
Yeah.
shut down during
Yeah.
the 2010 Olympics to put all the resources into that.
Right.
But yeah, there's I don't know. That was a duff on their end, I think. Like
It's I can't figure out why, but it's such a bummer.
it,
12 minutes from the
yeah,
hill, and people moved here for that reason, and
that's brutal.
the years
I was
before
always
that they'd spent money to build trails and
yeah,
suddenly shut it down.
yeah. Well, like in the beginning, I thought they had more progressive riding, and then someone unfortunately broke their back, and they cut it down huge. And then yeah, I heard they shut it down in the past couple years, and that's really unfortunate because honestly, like, where else do you really get to ride out there?
Yeah,
Like,
there's another resort that's stepped up, but it's just
that's
surprising in
good.
this day and age when bike trails are popping up absolutely everywhere.
Yeah, but I
It's a
guess they make most of their money in their village.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I was always there Elvis week just by chance, and
Oh God. Yeah.
yeah, I met little Korean Elvis. I met all the Elvises, man. It was super fun.
That doesn't happen anymore. They did shut that down.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
What? Shut down all the good things.
Elvis Fest. Yeah, that was classic. Whenever I talked to you, whenever we canceled last time, you said you were doing something epic last Friday.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
we
what was
did.
that?
I just came up with something fun to do as close to winter solstice as I could. Like, unfortunately, on the day, my mom's getting discharged from her rehab facility, so obviously I'm going to give her that time. But I wanted to do it on that day. I call it the Sea to Sky Triathlon.
Yeah.
And my buddy and I, we drove up to Whistler. We skied a couple laps. The snow's horrible, but so it wasn't really. It was just kind of quantity over quality. But we came down, drove down Squamish, went for like a pretty rad trail ride, and then back to the North Shore and golf 9 holes.
Oh,
So we did
nice.
this all in one day.
Nice.
And I just wanted to find something cool to do, cram as many activities as we could into some of the shorter days of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to be releasing that on YouTube.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Just a fun little thing. Yeah. So it'll
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
come out around Christmas Eve. But
Okay.
yeah, just
Nice.
sweet little 3 sport day, and made every use of every minute there.
Awesome. I thought it was going to be something more difficult sounding than that. Doesn't sound as hard.
I'm No, it was more enjoyable. It was kind of off the cuff. We threw around the idea of like trying to get a group out and like making all the logistics work, but it's just there's so much driving and getting around that we just went for it. And it wasn't crazy, but it was just such a
Yeah.
fun day. Like, crushed everything. Like, we were racing down on skis, leg was feeling good. Had a sweet ride. Bit of snow and ice on some of the rocks, which made that exciting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then right into a sweet golf round that I played really well with. So
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah,
Like I say, I did podcast with Mike Hopkins recently, and his gnarly day out doesn't sound as fun.
no, mine was fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he did
Not into
156 kilometers on his bike or something, mountain biking.
That's not as fun.
Yeah, he couldn't get anyone to go with him for some reason.
Weird. Mine was just on a weekday, so I had trouble.
Hilarious. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, not off the top of my head. I'm
Yeah.
just stoked for next year. The schedule's filling up completely. I'm pumped to go to Norway with Nerona.
Sweet.
Freeride is going to be sweet. Going to do Ecuador in September. Going to do Trans Madeira. All the Crankwork stops for judging.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I know a ton of other shoots and plans are going to pop up. So the
Yeah.
calendar is definitely congesting, and I'm going to have some talks with my wife about me being away this year.
Yeah. Right,
But
right.
I'm sure after a year of being home with my injury, she'll be happy to get me out the door for.
Right, for sure. Yeah, you're judging Crankworks. How's that? How many stops is
That's
that for you?
fun.
Yeah,
4.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do Whistler, Austria, New Zealand, and Australia.
yeah. Oh
So
man, that sounds like a good gig.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely easier to judge than Rampage. It's more or less one line. The odd feature, there's 2 different approaches, but it's like the winner is pretty straightforward. We break everything down. We have a strong team that communicates really well, so no one misses a thing, and we really break down the runs and piece it together. Like, you can win if someone slips their pedal.
Right.
That's how close it comes down to. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, everybody's very knowledgeable. Everybody's 100% present in the booth, and we have great conversations to figure it out. So I
Yeah.
feel really good about our team, and it's always a blast to do.
Yeah. Do you have to judge quite quickly in that one too?
We do,
Yeah.
but like, we found our efficiencies in the team.
Yeah.
So it's usually smooth sailing. And if there is a debate that we have to go through, we make it quick and thorough, and we make sure everybody is more or less in agreement when we come to a final decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Matt, did you ever compete in Crankworks?
Yeah, I competed
Yeah.
in the slope styles for like 15 years or something like
Oh,
that.
wow. Okay.
So did that one
Yeah.
for a long time
Yeah.
and absolutely loved it. It was,
Yeah.
yeah. Slope was cool. Like Slope and the other big mountain events, like Chatel had a really fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then like the Fest series came about and their stops, so it was more of a jam format. But yeah, we've seen a lot of cool variations of events pop up through the years. And it's like when slopestyle first came to be, it was a mix of people on downhill bikes and on like hardtails,
Yeah.
putting together these jump tracks that people didn't really know how to judge nor ride. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been an interesting evolution.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. It's always a fun one to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, man, it's crazier every year, and
Yeah.
like seeing the regular oppo tricks and then variations and everything. It's nuts, man. Like these guys' reaction times and confidence are just otherworldly.
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching BMX since I was a little kid, and like to be able to judge on whether someone's riding opposite foot forward or spinning the wrong way. I mean, it happens so quick. It's, man,
Totally.
hats off to you. That's a difficult job.
I appreciate it. No, it's fun. And we have a lot of transparency with the riders too. So
Yeah.
we'll be walking the track and everything. They'll ask us for our advice, and like in a non-biased way, we're allowed to break it down and what we would perceive to score better and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's equal to everybody. So we have a good relationship with the riders, and it's just fun times. Like we're
Cool.
helping progress the sport in the way it should be.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to add?
That's everything on my end. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a shower from this ride. I stink.
Right on. Okay. Thanks, Geoff Gulevich. Good to have you on the podcast.
Awesome. Thanks, Colin.
I'd like to thank Geoff Gulevich for coming on the podcast. What a legend. If you want to check out what he's up to, head on over to geoffgulevich.com or hit him up on Instagram. Our West Coast MC Feet Banks will be back in 2 weeks' time. Thanks to you all for listening. Don't forget to check out the print editions of Mountain Life magazine. You can get a subscription over at mountainlifemedia.ca. Thanks to Shariah Rules for the voiceovers in the intro, and to Adrian Gendro for the guitar licks. Until next time, 2 wheels, 1 love. Peace.